Hi friends, now this is a video for all the Scorpions moons and Scorpion rising, and I wanted to make it because there's so much disinfo out there, you know, about Scorpions. So I'm a Sagi with my sun sign and Cancer rising ascendant. But I have a Scorpio moon, and so I know exactly what I'm talking about, you know. And at a certain point I thought it's just time to make this video. So this is for you. And for all the others, it will be quite interesting, you know, to get in the heart or soul, to the core of the Scorpio, perhaps moon. And it's somehow challenging for me. Because it's somehow like soul porno, you know. But I will try. And you know, in astrology, people mostly look for the sun sign. But when you have an ascendant, this is the ascendant is on the left side of the chart, and where the sun is rising, and this is your role, your picture which you play for the world, you know. And your sun sign, where all people are talking about, is what you are when you get home, go home and close the door, and then who you really are, you know, how you think really and act. And sun is the moon, and the moon sign is your emotional sign, what's inside of you, how you feel, you know. And of course, yeah, all the planets, and this makes it quite comprehensive a chart, and so much impacts and influences, crazy. But anyway, when you have a Scorpio moon, you have one of the deepest positions or constellations of the zodiac, you know. And people are somehow scared about Scorpio moons or Scorpios, but Scorpio is a quite good sign for the people, usually, but not so for yourself, especially when you have a Scorpio moon, because your emotional base is so deep and so intense, it's people cannot understand. You know, when you have different people, you have, and depending on the signs, and not about the education, but about the sign, how the thought patterns are, you know. So depending on the sign, you have people have different thought patterns, and so they cannot understand each one another really. And this is much stronger on an emotional level, because on the emotional level there's a hidden world, you know, which another cannot realize or another cannot follow. So when you have a Scorpio moon, you are so deep and your emotions are so intense that others cannot follow. When something happens, a Scorpio moon, typical Scorpio moon, always is a quite, like I said, a very challenging constellation in the chart, and it you might think that they are hurt in their house, have traumatized in their house in childhood, and so they always have this garbage which they put in a box and always take them out and let shadow their whole now and future. So a Scorpio moon cannot be really happy, because all of the garbage from the past, you know, what people have done to him and or her. And this is because Scorpio moon, and this is very important, Scorpios in general are kind, bright, nice people, yes, from the sign, but they birth in others the dark side. It's not the Scorpio which is dark, it's the other let the dark side run and come up and then heard the Scorpio, especially the Scorpio Moon, and this is somehow set in the chart, in the natal chart, to let the Scorpio experience a certain kind of life, a certain kind of feeling. These deep emotions, the soul wanted to experience these emotions on a very, very deep level. And so the soul probably set this constellation before you were born. And perhaps this will help you a little bit to overcome all the things which you have to handle and the things which people have done to you. And Scorpios are quite loyal, you know, especially Scorpio Moons. And when you are Scorpio Moon, you know that your emotions are so deep and so intense that you would never most probably leave your partner. You will go with your partner through thick and thin, you know, and would go through the fire for your partner. But people, it's your attitude, your constellation, you know, and people of other signs have other constellations. They give a shit about that, you know, and you have to learn this. And mostly Scorpio Moons learn it on a very hard way. And Scorpio Moons really suffer from this emotional tsunami which is always in them, you know. And when they love so deep. It's quite funny somehow to see how different people are, how different the emotional base of people is, and how the thought patterns are. So when you say that a typical Scorpio thing is Scorpio Moon, that Scorpio Moons always never react to the outside very, very fast. They always try to compensate things, and then when they are hurt, they don't show it first, and they put it in the box, and on a certain point you have this that they, because it's simply enough, you know, they explode and go have some kind of freak out. Somehow for other people which cannot understand that this is not the one thing which now happened, but which is just the trigger of many, many things where Scorpio never did something. Because a Scorpio is usually very kind. When a Scorpio want to have a partner, Scorpio Moon is quite good for him or her, because you sit with your sun on the Scorpio Moon, you know. Quite interesting. Quite funny in a way. In the chart, often it's a case when you want to find a partner, you can search where, if the person you want has the moon in the sign where your sun is. So you have a partner where is a deep understanding, you know. Yes. So this is my short video. I probably will not continue with the astrology videos. It's just some things I think about and what I'm interested in. So I wish you a great week, my friends. I hope it was interesting also for not Scorpio moons or suns or Scorpio rising. Namaste, my friends. Love you all.